Okay, this will serve as the answer to page 30. Questions in page 30. Soon Li. Alright, so the requirement is to work out the chargeable income for Soon Li Sdn Bhd. Now, take note, this is a company person. For years of assessment 2012 and 2013, with paid up ordinary share capital 500,000 at all times, indicating that it's a small company. Okay. Now, this example is to revise what we had in the earlier chapters on how you present answers for taxcom. So it's like the format. Now, Soon Li has the following. So we have both 12 and 13, a manufacturing business with adjusted income, CA, BC, unabsorbed CA. Now remember the sequence. You have to put the charge first, followed by the allowance. The retail business wise, again, adjusted income, BC, CA, BA. Then there's this unabsorbed business loss. Now they have dividend, so dividend will all be tax exempt for purpose of your exam, right? Then they have interest from fixed deposit with Maybank. So basically, this is a company, resident company, interest from bank will subject to tax, okay? And you have to follow maturity date in case for fixed deposit. So this is maturing 31st March and this is maturing 31st December 2013. So if you look at the year-end December, that means this is interest for YA 2012 and interest for Y 2013. Now they have rental. So you know that rental, all properties are taken as one single source. So it doesn't matter whether it's a shop house or residential house, you just combine them, okay? Right, then we have various donation here to cash to approved institution. Limit is 10% AI. Then donation to government, no problem. Claim in full. Food donated to approved orphanage. Now food is not approved donation. It has to be in cash. Zakat, okay. Companies claim zakat can claim up to 2.5% of aggregate maximum. Then donating to garment again, sports body and medical equipment. Now medical equipment, it's a form of donation only to the individual. Alright, now we have the answers. Okay, so I'm gonna have both years together lah. Tax computation for YA 12 and YA 13. Right, so just probably separate them. Okay. Now we begin off with section 4A, alright? So business. Okay, we have two businesses over here. Manufacturing source. And you've been told that adjusted income is 32,000. Right. We add balancing charge, which is 1,000. And then you have the unabsorbed CA brought forward and the current year CA. So the CA brought forward is 4,000. Current year is 13. Right. So that will give us a net allowance to absorb of 16. So that brings down the statutory income to 16. Alright. But then we have retail business. Again, the adjusted income is loss, so I'm going to put a nil here. So this current year business loss, 6,000. Alright, now we add in the balancing charge, which you have it as 300, and then you have the balancing allowance, which is 180, and then you have your unabsorbed CA brought forward if you have, not in this case, and then you have your current year CA, which is 200. Right, so we can't absorb full amount of the CA because you do not have enough adjusted income. So the CA absorbed in this case is nil. So you have your unabsorbed CA carry forward 380, so 80 ringgit carry forward next year. Okay. Alright, the statutory income for retail is nil. Okay, so we have both the manufacturing and the retail SI combined. So the aggregate business statutory income will be 16,000. Alright, now we've been told that this unabsorbed business loss, so you're going to minus unabsorbed business loss brought forward 1150. So you have your net business SI 14850. So now bring in your investment income. So we have 4C dividend, which is tax exempt, 4C interest, which is 2160, and 4D the rental. Now you combine both the rental, so 242 minus 61, the net is 18,100. That's it. So with all the sources now, right, that should be the aggregate. It's 181 16 35 110. Okay, so you're going to claim your current year business loss. You have the loss, okay? So current year business loss, which is 6,000. Okay, that's what we indicated earlier, 6K. Alright, now donations. If you can remember according to sequence of 44, then it's the best. If you can't, then it should be okay. It's not a particular issue here. So we minus cash to approved institution, where maximum is 10% of your aggregate. That's 750, no problem. Alright, now then we have the cash donation to government or the state government. So in this case is 3,000. Then we have the cash to the approved sports body. Then the medical equipment. Now that's not an approved donation, so it's no claim. Alright. Now how much is the donation for the sports? Alright, now we gotta work it out in this way. Okay, don't mind, I just squeeze the working here. Now we must take 10% of your aggregate minus whatever donation to approved institution. So it's 750. Right. 2761, and you should then make comparison with the donation to sports equipment, and you claim the lower, which means you claim 2761. Alright, okay, that's it. Now actually, besides this, we have zakat, which is relevant to the next year. Okay, so just leave down the space. Then the food packets, which is also relevant for next year, just leave down the space. Right, that's my total chargeable income. So 35,110. We get 22,599. So your tax rate for small company is 20%, which means your tax payable should comes to 4519.8. Alright, so that's my 2012. Okay, so just finish it off for 2013. Right, the adjusted income now is a loss, so nil. Current year loss is 10,000. But we have a 10,000 balancing charge, sorry, 6,000 balancing charge, and a 4,000 CA. So we still have a net charge of 2,000. So the statutory income is 2K. And then for the retail business, the adjusted income is 15. Then the last year we had a 80 unabsorbed CA brought forward, and the current year CA is 2003. Now that should bring us to 2380. CA absorbed. Statutory income is 12,620. So the business SI, aggregate business SI, will be 14,620. There's no unabsorbed business loss. Right, dividend tax exempt. Interest from the bank is 2,640. Now rental wise, 36,200 plus 4,008 is 41. Okay, so aggregate would be 58,260. Right, there's current year business loss of 10,000 for manufacturing. Alright, now the donation to approved institution is 2,000, which is still within 10% of the aggregate. Then donating to the state government is 2,000 as well. Right, the donation to the sports body is 8,000. Okay, I need working here, so I just leave the figure out. Right, medical equipment none. Now zakat you're allowed to claim 2.5% of the aggregate, which will come to 1,456. Maximum 2.5% of your aggregate. That comes to 1,456. Now, food packets is not an approved donation. Okay, so for the donation to the sports body, right, 10% of 58,260, then you minus the 2,000. Now that should be 3,826, and the value of donation to the sports now is 8,000. So we claim the lower, which is 3,826. Right, now you can cast the total. 38,978. And being a small company, you pay tax at 20%. So the tax payable will be 7,795.6. Right? That's it. So that's the answer to Soon Li. Okay.